Well, howdy, howdy, howdy. Finally, a senior citizen here. Greetings, boys, girls, and all of our non-binary friends, and welcome to this, a brand new day. It is, noon, and it is cold outside. It was right around 10 o'clock. There was still frost on the grass in the sun, and the sun had been out for hours. So it's been cold, and I've been inside. I got my heater on because it's cold. I just took off some other things though because I was too warm. As I swing between too warm and too cold again. Hopefully you're doing fine. Not from a feeling sick thing, just from a it's cold outside and it's hard to moderate the temp inside here. Yay. But there was something that I wanted to talk about. Yes, part of it was taking a look at my store in my latest grocery store simulator game. I am absolutely terrible at placing my products on the shelves. If you think things are bad now, when you go in there and look, with like product, different product, same product from here, also over here, and then also maybe down here, while this product that was here is also here on the shelf. That's pretty tame compared to the way I usually run things. Later on, when I start having to put shelves into tighter spaces, I do not know how to keep things efficient. Luckily, by that point, I don't really have to worry about the efficiency part. You just have employees to take care of it at that point. I don't have that yet, but hopefully we're going to get there. Now, I am tired. I had pain-related insomnia last night. After 1 o'clock before I got to sleep, right around 5 o'clock when I woke up, and out of bed around 6. So, thumbs up on that. I'm pretty tired. I tried recording at around 10 o'clock, but I was doing so poorly. I tried and tried and tried, and I kept feeling worse and worse and worse mentally. Finally, I just sat here in this chair for an hour, just listening to videos and half being awake, half being asleep, until I felt better. Now, here's one of the things that I wanted to talk about as well. I've mentioned before that I have largely untreatable ADHD, and I have depression, I've got all these other things. But I've talked with my therapist about these and other things as well. They're not really problems for the human race, as in, oh, you've got a disease, a disease called ADHD. You know, that's not really the case. It's a more of a situation of, because our world has changed, because our civilization has different needs than we did way back when, certain things that we used to find useful are no longer so useful anymore. Maybe not depression, but as a natural cycle of human experience, yeah, depression is a part of life. The bigger parts of it, like the depression that I have had, biochemical depression, that sort of thing, no. But the ADHD, hunter-gatherer times, that would have been a lifesaver. Having somebody on lookout who can hyperfixate on changes so that they can see the thing happening in the distance to go, oh boy, they're on the way. Yeah, that's a good thing. For some things like ADHD would have really been handy and helpful. But that doesn't help us now. So if you have something that used to be handy, but because our civilization and the way we do things has changed, yeah, it's not so much a problem as it is just something that's not really, at this point in our development and world, necessary. That's kind of one of the reasons they think we have allergies so much. Because our bodies used to have to deal with parasites a lot. And now that they don't have to, that's a lot of energy that your body doesn't have to expend anymore. And so it goes looking for stuff anyway, and it finds it, the little things. Like there was this one biologist, he has, or I can't remember if he's still alive now, but when I was reading about this, and you can even Google this one biologist who had, I mean, Google it, you'd have to look up by situation. He had allergies. And to check this hypothesis out, he would infect himself with hookworm. And his allergies would go away. And he could tell when the hookworm infection was starting to fade, because his allergies would come back. And then he'd reinfect himself, and his body would fight the parasites, and his allergies would go away. So it's less that we have issues and problems, and more we have our body's systems in a world where that sort of reaction is not necessarily necessary anymore. So I just wanted to talk about that because, yeah, I don't fully agree with absolutely everybody leaving comments in the comment section. I mean, I'm a human being, and the comment section is made up of a conglomeration of human beings. And so, no, I don't agree with absolutely every human being on the planet. I'm not going to agree with absolutely everyone that leaves comments. But I may agree enough to go, yeah, if I've ever given the impression that I believe fully in this one way, that's not necessarily true. After all, these things are generally only about 20 minutes a chunk. I'm not going to be able to pass on my entire life's beliefs. I can give you a quick leaning, but I have made no bones about the fact that I don't understand how I work, so I cannot explain myself to anybody. So thumbs up on that. But then as human beings, we are all this way. All of our bodies and systems are just, it's mounting generations of things piled on top of others. When you go down far enough, you find out that this vast, bustling civilization is built on top of like a bicycle on top of a skateboard with 4 wheels made out of, they're homemade, and nobody's really checked on that part of it for a long time because we're all up here. We're not down here at this level anymore. It's still down there, chugging away, and everything is built on top of it. So, if your home is built on a 4-part foundation, it's roughly going to be in that shape. So if you set up the foundation of who you are and what your body is, I mean, on a grand biological scale, to have like 5 or 6 sides on it, yeah, when it grows up, it's gonna have 5 or 6 sides. Thumbs up for that. But past that, I have just been trying my very best to be creative. I have been trying my very best to think on things. When I've been out on walkies, I've been trying to think creatively. Largely, it's on the solo RPG setting with the world of Shensha that has the continents of Lanlua and Stelduin and Lanlua, Stilden, and Karthkog, and the Halat, and the Dwaylan, and the Goya. I'm still working on all that stuff and doing well. Doing my best to try and just keep the other parts of it alive in my head, because I have not been able to work on those as much as I would like. Unfortunately, because of the ADHD, I'm not able to think as much as I wish I could. I can't keep. Part of it is just simply I forget, and that makes it hard to think about things. But I'm still able to keep going on the whole solo RPG thing. So you see, I had been thinking the other day, gosh, I haven't really been able to come up with anything on this one setting for a while. I am not creative anymore in any way. And then I went, well, wait a minute. I've done the whole solo RPG thing with Karthkog and the Alpani and the Habani and the Orkani and the world and how it's formed and what's going on with it. All in just half the time that I've been here. And I think that's been a bloody damn creative setting. So it's not like I have not been creative. I have just shifted the focus to another part of the picture of the grand focus of the setting. I'm just focusing on this part of it for a while instead of the whole thing as a grand tapestry. Thumbs up for that. But at 11 minutes and 15 seconds in, because of the way my brain is functioning and not functioning from the pain-related insomnia, hey, if you could like, comment, share, subscribe, that would be very, very cool. Definitely a thumbs up on that. Greatly appreciated. Yay! And of course, if you're a Patreon patron, thumbs up and thank you. You are beautiful and awesome people helping me out, and I appreciate that to no end. Without your help, life would be a lot more difficult. I appreciate that to no end. When you look in the mirror, you're looking at somebody. You are looking at somebody who is beautiful and awesome. And for everybody that leaves me a comment, you too are beautiful and awesome in your own way. I read every comment that YouTube shows me. I thumbs up and heart each and every one that YouTube allows, and I answer as many as my nerve compression will let me. Weird way to put it, allow, but there you go. Thumbs up for that. So yeah, I'm going to edit, render, upload. I'm going to take care of myself. I'm going to try and get to places and do things. I need to get over to Walmart so I can buy those denture tablets. Gosh, golly gee whiz. I can't remember the exact name for them aside from denture tablets, but when you put your teeth in the bucket overnight, and by bucket I just mean a cup, you put in one of these tablets and it helps keep them clean. It's great having your teeth ripped out by pliers. Anyway though, hopefully you're going to get done the things that you would like to get done, and if not, please do not beat yourself up. It will not help you, and you deserve better. So, until we meet again, you take care. Have a great day today. I will see you on the flip side, and that is indeed a very, very good thing. And no words of wisdom. I am too tired. I mean, I felt so depressed between 10 and 11, and then from 11 till noon falling asleep-ish. My brain is functional, of course, or I'd be dead. But not a lot of discretionary thought going on. Make sure I got the pointer on the stop recording button. You take care, and I will talk to y'all later.